Holman is in. Mike is hitting over, long gone for 6, into the sort of transparent polythene wall, the sort of sheets that are in front of the hospitality marquee over there. Holman is in. Mike is hitting the same plate, not quite the same place, straight over Holman, this time for 4. So Mike is on the attack now. 329 for 8. Mike into the 40s, on to 41 off 52. Deepish mid-off, in goes Holman. He's hit straight towards long on, should be caught this time, and is caught. Long on comes running in, so tried to do it 3 times on the trot. He managed it the first time, he managed it the second, he didn't the third.
The deep mid on, but Bamba's in, bowls, and that's heaved away in the air, and it'll be 4 for the 50 for Green. What a wonderful shot. He moves to 52 from 62, and a wonderful innings as well. He's in right up over the wicket to the right-hander, and that's swung down the ground, and is it clear of mid-on? It is. I did say, I wonder should they not just go back mid-off and mid-on. They're betwixt and between, aren't they? And that is the first-class best of Green. He moves to 60. Bowls, and he swings over gully, and it'll kick on as it pitches, and the 2 give chase, but they give up quickly because the spin was always going to take it away. He's on 62 now. As Bamba comes in, he bowls another bouncer, and this one's top-edged, but it's top-edged fine of the long leg, and it may well go all the way anyway. No, it's 4.
Brooks is in short, hooked up into the air. Oh, and they decide to leave it to each other, and it falls between the 2 and bounces over the ropes. What was Bamba thinking there? Bamba started to run towards the ball. He glanced towards long leg where Holden was standing watching him.
Bowls a bouncer, and that's hooked by Green for 4. He moves to 77, 372 for 9. Leicestershire go on. Just wanted to put some respectability on the score as here's Bamba in. Bowls, and it's edged, and it's taken at short third. Green goes for 77. A lifting ball outside off, and Deploy takes the catch. He had to dive forward for it. I wasn't sure it was going to carry.
Mike is in and bowls. Back goes Stoneman, works it nicely off his legs, and so nicely timed, in fact, between long leg and square leg. It's going to run away to the boundary for 4.
Here's Salisbury around the wicket to Stoneman, who punches through mid-wicket, times that nicely for 4. And how often does a drop follow a boundary? So here's Salisbury around the wicket, he bowls, and this is full and clipped away by Stoneman, and that's going to be 4 more. Stoneman moves to 14, Middlesex are 18 without loss. It's just going to bobble over the rope. It's a big old boundary over there. It was a long chase for Green. And
Mike is in and bowls. Oh, what a catch by Ben Cox to his right. Takes the edge, and Robson has to go. What a catch by Ben Cox that was.
Middlesex, as here's full ball to Stoneman, which he picks up over mid-wicket, and that's going to be 4 more. Just a little 1 foot lean forward, back foot in the air.
Round the wicket goes Mike. Bowls to Holden, who's creeping across and driving that wide one. Got on top of the bounce and cracked it away to the boundary in front of the manual scoreboard. Nice shot from Max Holden. Picks up his first boundary. Mike is in to him again. He's creeping across and cutting that short wide delivery, and found the gap at gully very nicely indeed. Perfectly placed, and that runs down to the 3rd man boundary for 4. Mike is in, past umpire Blackwell, bowls and steered in the air by Holden, but for 4. He reached for the wide one, and again he was prepared to hit the ball in the air, this time between point and cover.
Looked to get forward and across as a trigger movement, as here is Stoneman within the crease, clipping it just fine a mid-wicket. Cry of catch, it was in the air. Green diving to his left, it would have been a stunner. Salisbury around the wicket, bowls, cut hard by Stoneman, and it gets through. Just in front of the backward point, 4 runs. He's an edge and gone at second slip, and that's the end of Stoneman. Line and length from Green. A little bit of bounce perhaps on that one, and Stoneman dabbling at it on the top of off stump. He prods away on that little surface. He's in, bowls, and edged just short of second slip, and it gets through Kimber for 4. It didn't carry. Kick of the dirt by 3rd slip, which I think is Curry. Could he have gone low and across to get in front of second? Would have been a spectacular catch if he did, for a very long time. As here's Green bowls, and this is cut away, and it gets through backward point. He does hit it hard, and backward point Right forward and across. I think is it Ben Mike?
Swindles.
No, Swindles.
Is in and bowls nicely clipped away off his legs by Holden for 4. Over pitched on leg stump. In goes Green and bowls a little bit shorter this time. Went on the back foot and played it very firmly out through the offside. Budinger dived to his right. I thought he was favourite to get there, couldn't get there, and it crosses the ropes in the covers for 4.
Not much you can do about it at all. As this one's full outside the off stump and driven hard. Don't move. Leicester deploys, hit the middle of the bat there, and the ball rapidly races to the rope. Oh, short. He's pulled it to deep square for 4. Holden moves to 34. 98 for 2. I think it was the width that he liked about that one, Holden.
Salisbury bowls. That's a decent shout for leg before. No. Yes, he's gone. He's got his man. Leicestershire needed that one. It was the in swinger, and for once it was missed by Holden.
Since being struck on the helmet, and it's Goldsworthy. He bowls it, and Deploy comes down the track and pushes a single down to long on. His 111th delivery takes him to 50. And Deploy gets a warm applause from the ground, and that's nice.
In round the wicket, bowls outside of stump, cut in the air, straight to backward point. The wicket has gone. Deploy throws his bat away in disgust. He flung his hands at it and steered it almost straight to Ben Green at backward point, and he has given his wicket away.
This ball's on the length again, and has he got him this time? He has. He's edged it. This one bounces. Well, if the last one shot through somewhat, this one lifts, and Higgins is gone for 41. And
as well.
191 for 4.
Curry is in, bowls again down the leg side, taken by Coxon. Appeal for a catch behind, he's gone, strangled. That is so unlucky for Jack Davies. Well, I mentioned the possibility of a strangle earlier, and one has happened. Back over the wicket goes Kimber, bowls. Edge caught, he's got his wicket. De Queiroz propped forward outside off stump. And Leicestershire have got a real bonus wicket there in the 78th over.
Here goes Green around the wicket, 2 slips, bowls, and he's bowled him, has he?
He's left it and it's
he's
bowled
left
him.
He has, yeah. Leaves it alone, it comes back in, and Holman's gone. Middlesex are 8 down, and the end is nigh.
Again, it's a shout for leg before, and he knew straight away it was full and low, and hit Brooks bang in front, and a leg before decision. In fact, he didn't. Did it flick the bail? Did it go onto the? Is in and bowls. There is the big swing. He's lofted it over long on. Has it gone all the way? Yes, it has. Is in bowls. Roland Jones swings again. It's going out towards deep backward square. That's another 6, I think. It was consecutive maximums for Roland Jones. That one was not where he wanted to put it, I don't think. In goes Green, bowls to him, he smashes that one over long on for another maximum. And suddenly, Roland Jones defying the odds. Backward point on the ropes, and in comes Mike, and bowls pulled high over square leg for 6 by Toby Roland Jones. He moves on to 30 and brings up the Middlesex 300. Green is in, bowls, big swing from Roland Jones, and boy, has he connected again, and that is another maximum. In and bowls down the wicket goes Roland Jones. It's banged in, but even so, Roland Jones pulls it over square leg for another 6. Roland Jones, who pulls him high over square leg for 6 more, and that is the sound of the ball landing on the Geary Bar roof, the corrugated roof. What a 50 from Toby Roland Jones. His 50 has come off 20 balls. Green is in to Roland Jones, who swings him high. Should be over long on. Is it? Only just cleared long on, but it did clear long on. He didn't get all of that, Roland Jones, arguably for the first time. Bowls to Roland Jones, who does swing. This time it's up into the air. Is it going to be caught by Ben Green at deep mid-wicket? It's caught, and Leicestershire have won. They have won for the first time in the County Championship this season. They have won by 123 runs. But what a magnificent effort in the entire match by Toby Roland Jones, who's picked up 9 wickets and a splendid 50 as well.